Yo, if you can hear me, hold up. It's not letting me stream. I've been trying to do it the whole time. I've had to start and restart my stream 6 times already. Can you let me know if that link I just posted's working? Because the other ones did not. So it'll. All right. Well.
20-yard line. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's Demario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss. At the 19-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
After a run, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're all buying it.
They'll throw with Penix. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one. So they'll look to finish off the season strong here in Atlanta. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And he's brought
Double streaks.
Crazy. He reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Robinson. And he is on the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So no gain on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. No gain on the play.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Koo knocks this one through the post. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I think there's a book I want to read. What was that? Wow. Okay. It's called The Dynasty Debate. It just came out. Apparently it's like a book about like Brady and Belichick and who actually and like was the mastermind, like untold stories behind it.
As we grind toward the
I think so. It's on Amazon. I just got the link.
So let me ask you to play
about it.
Where might they look to make some changes?
I think
it has like a bunch of shit on it. Oh my god.
They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Shuck. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Troy Anderson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because
Good.
you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A play fake. Now Penix. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. 2 minutes to play in this first.
CPS.
7-3, our score. Now 3rd down and very long. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the 1st down on a well-executed double pass.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Throw left side, complete to McCall. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now Penix. This defense, and he's got him. Touchdown Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Clearly you work well.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Shuck now to throw. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Open man downfield is Hill. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Shuck. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. And now they'll shift things around. Kamara up the middle. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Groupie for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Saints 14, Falcons 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And looking to throw, Penix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. He's to the 20. And he's in.
Oh, shot.
Touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it a shuffle pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball to the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it will be Falcon football.
At their own 16-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To the air, Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
23 yards. That's good for a Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That tackle for loss earned by Alontae Taylor.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Penix. Man, and he hits him in stride. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll drop the throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Robinson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half, they give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Here's Groupie for the PAT. It's good, and it's now 21-15.
Next to score, Saints 21, Falcons 15.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Because I got you on my mind.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 36-yard line. And even 150 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Switch. Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield, and spilling everything.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney from 6 yards away. And the Falcons have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Koo for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd.
Makes the score Falcons 22, Saints 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with a kickoff following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
They're fucking doing videos too. Woo! Peanut.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Well, partner, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
To throw now, Shock. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll audible to something else. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Olave motioning to the left. 3rd down, Shuck from the gun. Little short pass here to Hill. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll give to Kamara here on the option. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 5. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a
Baby
stop
Jesus.
in the late going.
Baby Jesus.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw a shot. Touchdown, Saints. Jerry Jeudy.
That's your girl, babe. Stop it. That's your girl. Stop it.
Answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Now that was an impressive drive. But I think we're going to talk about being way more impressive because of who led them. A rookie quarterback in that spot, putting his team in front, that's big league.
Big red fucking letter.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more.
29. Falcons 22.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The biggest, the largest.
They're able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There's Mooney with another catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Falcons
They're going to try and run for it.
Pussy.
It's not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? Here's Shuck. He sets the fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. And he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's McLeod on the return. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the Canada dry. Grinding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money.
I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in the front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still up, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier the watch, Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. I ring the cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel pattern, got whip with the wrist and I don't break the door. Turn the whole